So now we had to figure out what to do. We had all this stuff we had no use for, right? We don't need a shield, we don't need a weapon, we don't need a dagger. We could withdraw them as notes to save spaces. We don't have 2 spaces taken up. We don't need anything really, right? We don't need any runes. We don't need, well, we could do our home teleports. We could teleport everywhere if we had runes, that's right. So actually we could be a ranger major. Ranger major would be good, so we could do range people and mage people. And then we could also teleport everywhere. So adamant arrows are going to be worth bank, right? We already know that, everything. So we're not going to spend too much here, right? We already know we have a whole bunch of logs. We already have a whole bunch of leather things. We're just going to sell everything and see how much money we'll have after we sell everything. Then, Jesus, it's a good thing I came along so we could see these people need our tips. This guy's asking for, he needs 15k, and this guy needs 25k, right? Yeah, he needs 25k. Like I said, he's taking junk items for free. He needs 15k still. So all these people, they need all these monies. Can someone give me 5k? But we just got 1,000. You thought a 1,666k was a lot, but oh, you just wait. We barely even started the game, and we already have just like over 3,000 coins. We're just so rich right now. We could buy literally whatever we want in the game, and we're not even like really an hour old or something. We probably are. We've been walking around and everything, but these guys, they're just needing for tips, so we're gonna do a whole bunch of tips videos. Tell them to go to the bone farms, go farm the bones. What else is there to farm in this game? Should we go see what there is to sell at the auction house? I don't know, maybe there's nothing worth it. We're gonna go buy some arrows, rakes. We needed arrows. We needed short bows because we're gonna be a ranger major. And then actually, what about the clothing store, right? The clothing store always has everything. It's like 2 GP for most of the thing. I think the leather armor we might lose money on, but we bought some leather boots. We're buying some things here from the vendors because you could go to any of the vendors around the world. You could buy their items, and then you could go to the auction house and post them, and then people will buy them from you at a marked up price. It's just everybody wins. So here we can see, is anything here worth a whole lot of money? 36.17. So we did lose money on the leather chest piece, the boots, the gloves, the apron, the charmer. So not really. Well, the blue skirt bottom, but then we might as well just not invest our money and go pick up bones or something. The capes are 75 and the blue skirts are 90. But do they sell on the auction house? We're gonna have to figure that out later. We're gonna have to go post them on the auction house to see if they sell. But we could go trade. You sell some stuff, right? You sell a whole bunch of hard leather bodies, and then the bowls sold for good, the hammers, the chisels, the tinder boxes, someone's selling a whole bunch of things. But the main thing we wanted was bows and arrows, right? So we could train up our ranged. So we just go here to the arrow shop. We go to, yes, low. No, go downstairs. Don't go upstairs. Go back down. There we go. Yes, we go trade with you, or was it the other guy? This guy had bronze arrows for 4 coins, the iron arrows for 6. We're coming here to save money because I said it was 3 coins on the internet. It said bronze arrows were 2 coins. Why is it twice as much? Steel arrows were 14. Oh, steel arrows were 32 on the auction house. How much were mithril arrows? What were the prices of arrows? We have the adamant arrows were 62. Oh, can we buy adamant arrows? 80 coins. So don't buy the adamant. The mithril arrows, if you're looking for arrows to buy, mithril arrows are 20. There's 32 here. And then the bronze 14.6. No, don't buy the bronze and the iron. So for some reason the bronze and the iron are the same price. They're both 5 coins on the auction house. And then these steel arrows, are those any good? I don't know. 32 on the auction house, and 13 here. Wow. 19. 32 on the auction house. What about the bows? So they're still under 32. Here we go. So we bought a whole bunch of arrows. So I don't know how much we're all out of money. We spent all of our money. We spent all of our money on the arrows. Okay, so how much are the arrows worth? We had like $3,000 to our name. Now we have $4,544. You have to be joking. So now we just made $1,000 plus all the other stuff. Now we're up to $5,000. So geez, we're going to buy arrows for ourselves, but I guess we didn't buy arrows for ourselves. We bought arrows for somebody else. So hopefully they actually sell for those prices. If they don't, then we lost money. Wow, they actually sold for that much. So you mean we actually did make $1,000? That's really good. We'll just sell everything else we don't really need them. We bought them to see what they were worth on the auction house, but they're not worth anything, so we post them to the Grand Exchange, and then other people will buy them. If they don't buy them, then we waste it. So the boots were the only thing that sold. The other things they're not really selling, are they? Holy jeez, so the arrows, they did sell for 32 each, right? 32 each, yes, okay, wow. So if we, geez, you double your money for the first ones you buy, but then the stupid shopkeeper raises his price after you buy more of them, because they were like 26 coins, or like 13 coins, yeah, and then he's like, oh, sorry, the price is now 60, now the price is 19. Jeez, you guys don't even know how we doubled our money again, right? We had like 1,500 to our name, and then we had 3,000, but now we have 10,000, right? We go to the price tracker, because we just had like 4,800 coins. Yeah, we had 4,800 coins. We had more coins, and then we invested our coins into arrows, and now we have even more coins. If we go to the price tracker, it says we had 6,016 coins. Now we have 10,266 coins, so we're going to be absolutely rich after these. And then actually we should try to just buy one steel arrow to see what the other buy and the sell price is, just so that we could squeeze some more money out of these arrows. Although we really need the money, right? So the bronze arrows, do they actually sell for 5 coins? If they do, then if they sell for 4 coins, that's alright. So they only cost 1 coin, right? So if we go here, we go 4 coins. Do they instant sell? Yes, they do. 532, so there we go. And then the arrows, they were selling for 32 after a while, so let's try going buy one steel arrow. Click on it. So you can't search by that. What's like the name? Steel arrow. Steel arrow, what do they do? I'll buy them for probably 33 or something, right? Yes, 33. So we sell them for 32. Yeah, 32 is alright. That's working pretty good. We had to wait for them to buy that. Okay, somebody bought them. So now over 10,000 coins. Jeez, we're gonna be able to double this again. Jeez, then I know that we always ran into those people with the doubling money. They double money, you give them the money, and then they double it. But this guy actually does. You give him the money, and then he doubles your money, because we had like 10,000, right? And now we have 21,500. So we have over 20,000. Yes, we had 10,000. Now we have 20,000. We just have to bring it to the other players and sell it to the other players, and then they will buy it. And then, geez, we're just breaking in all the money, and then we could turn the 20,000 into 40,000, and then the 40,000 to 80,000, and then eventually we could just turn 100,000 into 200,000, and we just have to sit here forever. And then now we had $20,000. $20,000. We actually did have $20,000. Now all we had to do is run back to the place. And then that's how we probably made our first 100,000. And then we didn't know what to do with the 100,000. Probably buy a whole bunch of arrows. So we buy the arrows to sell the arrows, to buy more arrows, to use them to level up our range. So yeah, it's just a really, really good thing, I guess. So we don't need to go and farm bones all the time. We could just sit here and farm these guys. All the bones was what, like 1,500 per inventory. This is like, that was like 10,000. It didn't even take too long. Now we just need to get more arrows to get 40,000. So those, we don't really want those at those prices. We change and go to a whole nother world with whole new arrows to buy. So now I can't log in. It says your account is not logged out from there. It's a last session on the last servers, or the last server is too busy. Please try again. So we cannot even log on. So we got disconnected. We're switching worlds, trying to buy some more things to sell to other. Oh, here we go. We logged in. Message of the week. Cool. Welcome. We logged in a moment ago. Yes, we did log in a moment ago, because we had a full inventory. We had a full inventory of arrows again. So now it's just more like 50,000. 43,000, so we had like 20,000. Now we're gonna have like 40,000, so it doesn't even take that long. That's really good. So now what do we even do with our newfound knowledge? Because we could just sit there forever and just collect all the monies and then get a bond in a day. Probably that'd be super sick, just getting a bond in a day, just buying things. And then I'm sure there's other money making methods. This is probably just one of the lowest tiers of money making methods. So try to find some other money-making methods. The bones is pretty good, and this one's pretty good, but we gotta find some really, really, really crazy, ridiculous ones that just make you all the money, right? Some crazy money-making method. So there's 12,000, and we just wait for the arrows to sell, and then they should sell right away, and we'll should sell the arrows. 20, 30, 40. Oh, they sold the arrows. Now we had pretty close to 40,000, 39,860. So there we go. Now we could go and get 80,000, and we should try to find something else to do. This is getting pretty boring, getting arrows all the time. So if we just sit here buying arrows forever, then we'll have nothing else to do anymore, right? We really have to level up our skills. We have to use the arrows to go slay demons and goblins and men and dogs and all types of creatures in this game. I think there's even a dragon somewhere. Alright, so maybe it's not a really good method. It was a good method for a bit, but then we found the guy. There's somebody who's hopping worlds. He's doing the same thing. He's also buying the arrows. We've seen him on the other worlds, and then we've seen him again, and then I imagine he switched worlds. I imagine he changed his routine, right? Because he's seen us, and then he's seen us twice, so we didn't record it because we thought we should have been recording. So if we start recording, maybe something would happen, but then something did happen and we weren't recording, so we didn't get anything. We are getting a whole lot of arrows, I guess. Oh, we could buy them up to 900 generally. So there was another guy over here. He was buying these things as well, so he's hopping the worlds, buying the arrows too. So it's not consistent, I guess, is what we're trying to say. We're hoping it was going to be consistent, but no, it's not, because eventually all the arrows will run out, and then you won't have any arrows to buy anymore. So then eventually it does geez, so it was a good method for a little bit, but now it's not a good method. We have to find something else here pretty soon. There he was just right there. Did we record it? I don't know, maybe he's going to hop to this world. He is right there, and then he's going to change worlds. Is that the same guy that we've seen on the other places? We got the bronze arrows and the steel arrows. We don't want to buy those, right? We want to go switch to another world. Here he comes. So he's seen us, so he's going to switch his routine again, but we're just going to keep the same routine, because we don't want to switch the routine and be missing out on arrows that may be here. And geez, we're running out of worlds to go to, because once we circle through all the worlds and then all the arrows are gone, then what do we do, right? See, not on this world, so he's probably gonna come back again. So there's only 2 of us doing this, but if there's, oh no, we just wasted money on the steel arrows. We bought them for more than we could sell them for. We made a mistake, so we just lost money there temporarily. So we'll probably see that guy again. Yes, here he is, this guy here. We've seen him, the Big King 24. We knew he was here. He's going after these steel arrows, only the steel arrows, so we can get the bronze arrows. He's gone again. He's not here anymore. He's going to be on the next world, 469. We're going to log in, and then he's going to be here, right? Yes, he is. Here he is, the Big King 69. He is doing the same thing. He's buying the steel arrows. He's buying all the steel arrows, so he's going to be on the next world. He's not here anymore, but actually, once we change worlds, right here he is. Yes, here he is. He's trading the guy. So now we're both trading the guy. Just a big, huge multiplayer game. So steel arrows, you don't want steel arrows for 900. You could have those. So we're ahead of him now. He's behind us. But then if he goes 2 worlds ahead, then he's going to be ahead of us again. We don't want to buy those. They're already bought out. Go to the next world. So, geez, we're running out of money. It is taking a long while, but it is really, really, really boring too, right? Because all we're doing is just switching worlds, really. It's all that we're doing. We're running out of money. So I wonder if he went ahead a few worlds again, but then if he went ahead a few worlds and then we caught up, and then I bet the game's going to do that trick again where it says you have not logged out from your last session, so you're going to have to wait a bit. I imagine it would do something like that. And 261s, just go down all the worlds. So our cash stack, it's getting a little bit bigger, but we still have 9,000 coins to spend. 1,600. Why would they buy them up for that much? That's what they cost on the Grand Exchange. How do we change worlds? No, we're switch to the worlds. Yes, we caught up to him again. We've seen him here, the Big King. He's right here, so he's went like 2 or 3 worlds ahead of us, and then we've seen him again, so he probably switched worlds, and he'll probably be here. Maybe he went ahead of us again, so 18,850. Jeez, we don't want to buy anything here. We're just about done here. So I don't think the arrows even respawn too quickly, do they? They take a while to respawn, so I'll probably just come back after we've done everything, right? Maybe buy some steel arrows here, and then 75. Here he is, so we're ahead of him. He just logged in, we just logged out, so it's just like a race or something. He's trying to log in here, so we are. Oh, we seen him again. He's seen us, and then he logged in. We seen him again. Arrows. Do we buy them at that price? I don't know. We might have made some money. But then he's our competition. So the one person is our competition. So us and him. He looks like he has more wealth than me, though. It looks a lot richer. So he probably has more capital than me. But we still have a 4,600 money to spend. And then after we spend it, I don't know if we're gonna double our money again, because he's been buying the arrows. They're not as high as they should be. So 24 coins, we could buy those, I guess. Well, I'm pretty sure that's every single free world. We've gone to every single free world, and we've gotten the arrows, and we still have not spent the 40,000. Now we're on the. Oh, who's this guy? This guy's a different guy. Say GG. Oh, 1,000 steel arrows. Holy jeez, yes, give me those steel arrows. Give me more steel arrows. So 950. So now, there we go. We pretty much spent our money. We could go switch to one more world, I guess. So that guy, he never came to this world. We had full of steel arrows, and he was after only the steel arrows. We don't have any coins left, right? And here, all the bronze arrows are good. Yeah, the bronze arrows. So we only have 89 coins, right? So it cost 3 coins. All right. So here we go. Now, what is our final inventory? Well, we'll probably go buy some more. We need to get 100,000, but then it runs out of steam because of somebody else there. So 60,000. So we had 40,000 up to 60,000. We only made 50% profit. See, the profit margins are going down just as I'm making the video. Even before the video was released, the arrow economy is destroyed, and then profits are put to nothing. And so we're doubling our money, but now we're only increasing our money by 50%, and I imagine it's gonna keep going down, and then we'll be losing money at some point. So the arrows, it was good investment for a little bit, but then eventually, like all good things, I guess, the arrow economy has been destroyed by me. So now, what do we do now? What do we buy now? What do we even do for money now? We don't even. Oh, 80,000. Oh, we did pretty much double our money. Holy jeez, wow, we doubled our money again. But do we want to go fight arrows with that guy to try to get more arrows than him? We've been doing that for, I don't know. We went to the store, we went to go get some food, and we came back, and then we went to go buy some more stuff and buy some arrows. And here now we have 80,000 coins almost. We get 160,000 coins, but I don't really want to buy arrows. We'll walk around and see what else we could do as a level 3 without any skills. What can we do with, how do we earn money in this game?